Apparently, Fresh and Fit is beefing with the whatever podcast. Whatever. I watch Fresh and Fit more than the whatever podcast. I'll say that. But let's see how they respond, fam. Let's see if he really about this real alpha male-ish, or is he just somebody that just has a podcast with a bunch of women come on in and say crazy things?
Hey, Brian, any plans on addressing the recent comments made about you by FNF? Some valid criticisms there, even though slightly hypocritical. Maybe making an appearance on their show to clear your name. Also, hi, Mary.
Sure.
Hi.
What was said?
Yeah, I'll just address it very quickly. What I want to do is actually do a thorough written response. Maybe I'll do an actual in-video response, but I haven't really perfectly determined what my response would be and be able to precisely articulate all my counter arguments to it.
For what?
The brief answer would be, just as a point of clarity, basically, Fresh and Fit is a very similar podcast to ours. They started before us. I've repeatedly
this sound like he's going to get into a sensitive bag, which I don't think is necessary. They didn't really disrespect you at all. They just was like, hey, listen, I'm not rocking with people that just we don't feel like we align with. And also, if you didn't want to rock with us before, why are you going to rock with us now? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
To some degree, as inspiration for the show, I've had nothing but positive things to say about them. I've said, I've shouted them out a whole bunch. I've reached out to both Myron and Fresh to attempt to arrange for a collaboration. We have some mutual connections that I've tried to get an intro that way. It's been clear to me for a very long time that they're not interested in collab.
You reached out to collab yourself. They wasn't with it. Then you reached out to other people to reach out for you to collab. They wasn't with it. Damn, just move on. Just move on. I wouldn't have even responded to this, right? Like I would just be like, well, whatever.
Collaborating, which is fine. I am not owed a collaboration, much in the same way that I do not owe anybody else who reaches out to me to want to collaborate with me. I don't have an issue with that. What I likely suspect is they view me as competition. Ergo, they do not want to compete, they do not want to collaborate with a competitor in the same way that you might, for example, say, and shout out to Length or Gurf on Reddit for this one, Coca-Cola may not want to collaborate with Pepsi. I get it. Although what I would argue is that when it comes to the digital content creation space, it's not like a zero-sum game where if I have viewers, I'm taking away from their viewers. I don't really think that's how it works. I would compare it to like two musical artists, let's say two rap musicians. Rap musicians frequently collaborate, even though they're in the exact same genre. They're making the same type of music.
First of all, fam, you're assuming the reason why they're not collabing with you. And if that's not the reason that they gave, then you're just making up. How about you address the actual points that they did say why they're not collabing with you? And before you just address the ones that you made up in your head. And then you're making a comparison to Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Why would they collab? That don't make no damn sense. What? And then, with the rappers and the same, you don't got to collab, bro. You don't have to. It's not necessary. Are you going out your way because you really want to? I think it's because you was trying to mooch off of what they had, fam. And you don't need to. You already have a following. It's cool, right? Just do your thing and they do that thing. It is what it is. You sound like
perhaps their lyrical structure is similar. The instrumentals have they're in C major. There's all kinds of things where you can find a lot of commonality in music. There's this complaint that the podcast is a ripoff or a copy. My response to that would be, first off, nobody has an intellectual property right to a live dating podcast, so there's certainly no copyright infringement.
So you did copy them. No one said anything about copyright infringement, but you took a format that you saw them doing that work and you literally imitated it. the fact that you're talking about infringement means that you are well aware that you did copy the format that got them famous, right? So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. Just all this technical stuff that you talking about. All right, so you saw them, you did watch them before you changed your content. Wasn't you like a reactor or some sort? You did some type of other content that wasn't this. And then once you started imitating them, then you started getting some success. To be honest, if I was them, not saying that I own the rights to certain things, but I've seen other YouTube channels copy me and then blatantly say they were copying me. I don't want to collab with people like that. That's just, to me, that's weird, because that's like, you want to just jump in my skin type of stuff. Those are the same people that will be all buddy with you, then kind of make up some stuff and try to get you canceled so they could absorb all of your fan base into them, because guess what? They already do something similar. These are the same people trying to do that, which is not necessary, fam. Are you friends with them? Are you friends with Fresh and Fit? Then why is it mandatory? If you're not friends with them on a personal level, right, it makes no other sense that you would want to collab with them that bad, or that your feelings will be hurt that they don't want to work with you. Does that stop you from doing your thing? No, just do your thing. Yes, you are copying. You blatantly almost just admitted it just now. They don't own the intellectual property to it, but by you even saying it, come on, bro. I mean, you acknowledge it.
Intellectual property infringement. You cannot trademark an idea, now, in the same way that, for example, there's allowed to be more than one rapper. There's allowed to be more than one horror film.
So you're admitting that you did take. It's okay. I would rather you just say, yo, I was inspired by them. I started doing my thing, changed my format to match what the old Fresh and Fit whole scene looked like, right? Arrangements and everything. I switched them to match that. It just is what it is, bro. Why can't people just admit stuff?
You're allowed to have more than.
That's probably why they don't want to work with you. You can't even give them credit when it's due.
One.
That's not saying that they're the first ones to do it. It's just
drama. There's a lot of similarities. What I would say is they are not the first to do a podcast. They're not the first to do a live podcast. They're not the first to do a dating podcast. They're not the first to do a dating roundtable. They're not the first to talk about these things. I would argue that Tim Likas, Patrice O'Neal, and a couple other people have been talking about this for a long time, dating all the way back to the 90s, early 2000s, Tom Likas. When it comes to dating shows.
He just quoted Patrice O'Neal. Where Patrice O'Neal get it from? You don't even know, do you? I really hate that. Patrice O'Neal was like a fan of Iceberg Slim and a lot of other pimps that wrote books, if I'm not mistaken. That's how he got into the Red Pill movement. You're just talking just to talk. You're like, fam, and how you just quote Patrice O'Neal as if he had a podcast set up to this format. He didn't. He did not. He went on radio shows though, and like other things of that nature. Or was it the Opie and Anthony show?
Because you have Love Line with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew dating all the way back to the 90s. You have.
That's not what they.
I've seen Oprah episodes where they assembled a panel of men and women and talked about dating. I've heard about who should pay on first dates. There's old retro video you can pull up of Oprah actually talking to Warren Farrell, who's a men's rights advocate, about who should pay for first dates. These conversations have been going on for a very long time before some of these people were even born. Who else? You had Patrice O'Neal, Tom Likas, Adam Carolla. I think I'm missing one. You have Kevin Samuels. You have a bunch of people. Howard Stern has been bringing on random women and talking about dating and relationships for a very long time. We've obviously gathered some degree inspiration from their show. Now, in any case, if they don't want to collaborate, that's fine. My issue is when you start.
Don't sound like it's fine. Don't sound like it's fine. Look, he's mad emotional right now, bro. Damn, this dude is hurt.
And I'd rather save this for a proper actual response because we're limited on time here during the show. He said essentially that I'm in it for the money and that
you are,
and that we don't share the same values because one time I promoted a sex toy. Again, I'd rather save my actual rebuttal when I've actually given it more thought. there's a lot of things.
Okay, then yeah, I do think that that's 100% hypocritical. That's 100% hypocritical, bro. What? Then you're not trying to help men be able to build up the confidence and do things so they can actually speak to women in real life. If you're selling toys for them to use as a replacement, why is she wearing that silly hat? I just noticed that. It's okay. It stuck out to me. I was just like, why is she wearing that hat? It's fine though. It's cool. But I was just thrown off. I was like, why is she wearing that hat?
Things I can point out in how they choose to conduct themselves that, I mean, I would say get off your high horse when it comes to your claims of value. Also, I could also make very compelling arguments of these accusations that we're just in it for the money. I'm prepared to show that in a lot of ways, you guys have monetized your audience to a far greater degree than I have when it comes to, again, I don't have an issue with the way they're monetizing. I don't have an issue, but don't make criticisms of me when it comes to the way I'm monetizing. And I could point out some ways that you guys, again, I don't have an issue with the way they're moving, but don't get off.
Then you have an issue then. You don't have an issue, but you have an issue. Okay, fam, get over it, bro. Like the way you sound. Some of these girls' faces look like they so bored, bro. The only one that look like they agreeing with you is the one that work for you. The rest of them look bored, like they don't even know what you're talking about. They don't care. Man, just move on, bro.
Your high horse, okay. This cope about he's just in it for the money. I mean, my dude, you guys charge a lot of money for some of the products you sell. The thing is that they bill themselves. I don't bill myself as a dating coach, a guru, or an expert. I'm just a normal guy. And I talk about dating and relationships. I will never bill myself as an expert or a guru or a coach. I'm not going to do landing page funnels and charge you guys $500 to buy some product. Again,
so you don't have a problem with how they do stuff, but then you have a problem because you're stating it. Yo, you can't even be a man when you confront somebody. I don't even know much about this guy. He can't even be a man when he confronts somebody. Come on, stand on it. Like, I'm sick of this passive aggressive throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Again, I am saying stuff and taking a lot of shots at them, but I'm not gonna own up to the fact that I'm doing that. I'm just gonna, just point it out. And then you said that you don't want to spend too much time. This looks like a 21-minute segment. The girls look bored.
And I don't have that. I have no issue with them doing
bored as hell.
But if you're going to get on your podcast when I've had nothing but nice things to say about you and essentially attack me, the insinuation that you're making with Fresh shaking his head like, bro, this guy's in it for them. Actually, should we? I don't know how.
He's hurt. Look at him.
Look.
He got his thoughts.
It's just like, you cannot sit there and say I'm in it for the money when you guys are charging people thousands of dollars to go to your subscriber milestone parties. You're selling a $500 course on how to DM girls on Instagram. You're selling a $700 course on how to be a high value male. You are doing live events where you're selling VIP tickets.
I didn't see a problem with anything he named. In fact, I remember before YouTube where people were paying thousands of dollars for those courses and getting less information, right? You're not mentioning the plethora of free content that they're releasing, helping men, or a plethora of men that are calling them and telling them how they changed their lives financially, making them rich to where they could pay for these courses. You're not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. You're literally doing one segment of one part of what they do. And you're sitting here trying to shame them for charging for bonus stuff when they got more free stuff than you have your regular stuff right here, bro. You're doing the same thing. You're just doing one part. You're doing 10% of what they do. They're doing live stream dedicated to finance, right? A whole plethora of different stuff. Interview, like all types of people, lawyers, right? Financial people, other types of gurus, all types of stuff, right? To try to build men and help them. And you just like here for the entertainment. Like, yes, you and Pearly Things are in the same realm. Fresh and Fit is more mixing entertainment with the educational. You guys are just entertainment. That's all. Like, I wouldn't trust you to handle a debate. I wouldn't trust you to give advice. I don't think young men, especially if you see the way he's handling this would have been, if I had to address this would have been 1 minute. unless I was actually turning it into content. Then at that point, I'm just cracking jokes, roasting, maybe reacting. Right? I want to address this. I'm not going to spend that much time with it, but oh my gosh, I got to do it. Fam, move on. If it's caused you that much stress, just move on. It's all right.
We do super chats. We do donations. There are different triggers for that for us. We have memberships. We have...
so you have all these things?
We got merch. We have... what's the other... merch, memberships, super chats, donations. I'm trying to think if there's another one that I'm blanking on here. What's that? Oh, no, that's not. They do all of that and more. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're not going to collaborate.
Look at these two girls in the middle. They so bored. The girl right here look bored too. Like about out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would say 5 of these girls look bored out their mind, if not 6.
Reached out to them, and also there's this thing like I've reached out to them to extend an olive branch. I say, hey, let's work together. They either just don't respond, or it is what it is. There's a lot of backstory. I'm not going to get into all of it, but it's kind of silly because I don't think it's a zero-sum game. I think actually it'd be a very mutually beneficial collaboration, but they don't view it in that way. Look, I'm not entitled to a collab. They've left.
So fam, move along, bro. Move along. Even the girl that was riding with you with the silly hat, right? That clearly is just here because she's adorable. They just clearly. What? Why? What else would she be wearing that hat? What purpose is that? Even she looked bored now. She looked bored out of her mind.
To me on red.
Everybody looked like
to me. I've even just wanted to have a conversation with Myron.
You said that they didn't respond to you. How many times you've reached out? At least 6 times already. Like, come on, bro. And I might be being generous. You got to move on. Move on.
He doesn't want to. I'm not all prissy about it. I just haven't followed up. I don't have an issue with them not wanting to collaborate. But when you go on your show, just say you don't want to collaborate because I'm a competitor.
I bet you he admits that he has a problem with them not wanting to collaborate. One more time. He's going to say it.
I get it. But don't get off your fucking high horse about, don't share values, bro. I'm not going to get into it. I don't feel the need to like engage in some beef. And there's a lot of things I could say about your guys' values because you're criticizing mine. And you're basically accusing me of grifting. I mean, again, there's a lot of things I could say. What I would point out is, again, actually, fuck it. Pull up Walter Weeks' Instagram. I think there might be a tab for it.
Did the girl have enough time to go to the bathroom and come back? What is you doing? What is you doing, fam? This is not masculine behavior, bro. Move on. Either own up to you just making it content or just move on, bro. Like this is just crazy.
Actually, fuck it. Pull up Walter Weeks' Instagram. I think there might be a tab for it.
Who? Is that fresh?
I'm in it for the money. Pull it up. I'd like to remind you, actually go back really quick. So I still drive a car I bought 10 years ago, a $20,000 Toyota. I don't have any bling.
That don't mean, and this is not me making an accusation that you're just in it for the money, but that wouldn't mean that you're not in it for the money just because you are frugal and like to save money. That don't mean it. That might mean that you actually like money even more, actually, now that I think about it. What did Tim Burton? Never mind.
Wear $20 flannels. I wear $5 black t-shirts. Okay. I wear sweatpants from Costco. Pull up Walter Weeks. Let's talk about the money. It's all about the money.
I don't know what he talking about, y'all. See, even my chat asking what the heck he talking about. Fam, he's replying to Fresh and Fit. And he said, what's his name? He got Fresh Instagram up. I'm guessing he's going to pull it up and say, oh, you got cars on here. You got cars on here. So clearly you're in it for the money. And whatever you want to buy with your own hard-earned cash, right? That's on you. Who cares, bro? Why is that even a thing? Right? It's because you're mad. I don't think he understands what they were saying.
You're right. Go down.
I don't even know this guy like that. This is just not
Scroll
down good.
Click that one with the G-Wagon. Okay. Life is too short to drive boring cars. Okay. X out of that. He's got, scroll up. This one, he's got some bling. He's got a thing. I don't know if he has a Rolex. Click on the green car one. Here, you're going to have to move us to the other side. Okay. Is that a Lamborghini? Cool. Next, go down. There's another Lamborghini.
That's crazy. I bet you he won't go to Myron page. And also, this dude is doing advertisement for how to run a great Instagram channel. Because this definitely is going to get people to go and check out his Instagram and maybe listen like, you saying that you could teach me how to save and get my financials better, and I might be able to get cars and stuff like this and live this lifestyle? Like, what are you doing, bro? You about to lose fans. People gonna go check out what they doing.
I don't know how much your necklace costs, but okay, scroll down. There's a red lamp. I assume he owns these, right? I'm pretty sure he owns these. There's you on a private jet. Scroll down.
So,
okay, click the one with the 3 cars on the far left here. That's your 3 cars. God's plan, blessed and highly favored. Okay, scroll down. Up a little bit. Up, the one with the umbrella. Why do you have an umbrella, dude? It's sunny. You can X out that. Scroll down. Scroll down. I'm trying to find where there's this one of him getting off the private jet. Let's click on that. No. The private jet. Scroll down.
This is not proof at any point.
My life is a movie. It should be on film. Flexing with 100K. That shit sounds silly. 2 Lambos at the same time. That shit sound litty. Now, bear in mind when Myron was saying that.
That could be song lyrics too, by the way. I don't know.
I'm in it for the money. Fresh was shaking his head like in disapproval that I'm just in it for the money. I don't know. Your lifestyle is rather superficial, but pull it back up. The Instagram.
Lifestyle superficial. Whole panel of women. Lifestyle superficial. We gonna talk about mansplain stuff with a whole panel of women. Why would that be? I don't know. To bring viewers in. Like, stop it. And it's okay too, by the way. That's part of the game, right? It being all that you do, maybe you can argue that. You can argue that that's a little sus, but whatever.
Okay, hold on.
Grid One Motorsports donated $100. 1ST Violet, get out of CA and go find a tall, cool Texan to marry you. Second, Brian, I have some issues with the financial side of the Red Pill space, specifically Burr, etc., and some of the relationship advice they give. You show is cool, so here is few bucks.
Yo, Grid One, I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Go ahead. Click on the next one to Lambo.
And then he goes back to your supporters is rocking with you, and then you go back to hating. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you Lamborghini. I think that's the extent of what I need to show. These accusations that I'm in it for the money. Meanwhile, you are sitting across from someone who, at least to me, appears to very much be in it for the money, given the lifestyle that he is trying to sell. He has multiple exotic cars, bling, jewelry, etc.
So what? Man, does that mean that he's not trying to help people? You could do whatever with your money you please, bro. Like, I don't care. Man, if you want to go to the clubs and have a good time and get cars, whatever. That's not my, advice. That's not what I'm into. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? Shoot. When I'm looking at Myron's Instagram right now, I'm seeing why you ain't showing that, because this 100%, you couldn't even talk about this. Right? He barely got that many posts on here, and all this stuff that he's talking about is business. First thing I see is reinvestor. I own 16 properties. That's the first thing that pops up on his damn channel. Right? You ain't showing up.
So I think you ought to look, Myron, you ought to look internally at the people that you have around you before criticizing me for allegedly being in it just for the money. That's all I'll have to say about that.
Is it? I doubt it.
So
I doubt it. I think you're going to keep going. I think you got more to say. Let's see.
Moving on. Let's see.
Did two people clap? Did two people in the background clap? Was that what? Man, that's crazy. I ain't see a room this dead since I went to go see Lily Singh perform live. I'm joking. That room was not existent. There was no one there. Bro, I walked in, it was me and the janitor. It was crazy. You got a picture of Patrice O'Neal up here. Do you think Patrice O'Neal would have handled this in this way? Maybe this guy's just not that good when it comes to like the back and forths. Just focus on whatever you're doing, bro. I'm not saying that your content is even wrong. Just focus on it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Moving on. Let's see. And look, I don't have anything against any of the, like, bro.
Moving on. I'm not gonna move on. Moving on, but I'm not moving. We're gonna stay here. I'm moving on, but we not moving on in any way, shape, or form.
Whatever.
Is it whatever?
So look, I don't have anything against them monetizing, but don't sit there and say like it's ridiculous, bro. Okay.
Do you feel better now?
It's not whether I feel better or not.
Wait, she violated. And she was on point. Hold on, wind that back. Man, when Shorty got to ask, you feel better now? That means you was going off a little bit, bro. And I don't think it was hitting the way you thought it was hitting. Like, I think one person applauded in the background, and when they realized no one else was clapping, this looks bad, bro. This looks like you was really upset.
But don't sit there and say like it's ridiculous, bro. Okay.
Do you feel better now?
Hold on, let me see. Which one of them said that?
Do you feel better now?
Putting the pink. That's crazy. Other girls laugh as a cosign.
It's not whether I feel better or not. I'm just addressing.
Yeah, like letting it out.
What I don't know what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciated it.
Okay, I appreciate your guys' patronizing tone with your questioning, but
yo, that was funny. Now let me ask you a question. If that girl said that to Myron, what you think Myron would have did? If that girl said that to Myron, what do you think Myron would have did? Get the step. You would have kicked out like Martin. Get yourself out my house.
Look,
talking about.
I've said nothing but positive things about these guys. They don't want to collaborate. That's fine, but it is what it is.
He cried.
So whatever. Okay, I don't know where we were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to do the thumbnail. Yo, Shadow, thank you for the Prime. Raven, guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever.
A bunch of subscribers, bunch of people following him. No, he's not hurting him.
To follow, drops a Prime sub.
Hey, follow me on Twitch. I ain't gonna tell you the Prime sub. Do that if you want to. If you have Amazon Prime, you get like one free membership, I think, a month. So yeah, sign up for me if you're able to, if you want to. Right. But follow me on Twitch if you can. Follow me on my live stream channel.
It's just like, I don't know, man. It's kind of frustrating. Like,
you still talking about it?
What's that?
I mean, he's on here letting these women disrespect them in ways that Patrice O'Neal would have metaphorically ripped in the shreds for. You sitting there crying. You keep saying that you're gonna move on and let it go, but then you keep on talking about it. You hurt, bro. It's all right.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to address with the whole FNF thing. I'll just say, like, you guys monetize your audience in a lot of ways. I don't have an issue with it, but get off your fucking high horse talking about I'm just in it for the money, bro. You guys charge, you guys do your 1 million sub party, $550 general admission, $1,550 for meet and greets. This is what you're charging your viewers, by the way. 2,000. I don't have an issue with it, but don't say I'm just in it for the money when you guys are fleecing your, like doing this to your audience. $2,000.
Yo, what the? Yo, wait. Wait a minute. Yo, did the producers be like, ratings is going down. Hey, shorty with the shirt. Shorty with the shirt get crazy. Yep, he gonna keep jibber jabbing about Fresh and Fit. You, right there. Pass me a shirt. She's like, whatever's gonna get y'all ratings. If he gonna just keep talking about this, I guess I could woohoo swing that over here like helicopters.
This is what you're charging your viewers, by the way. 2,000. I don't have an issue with it, but don't say I'm just in it for the money when you guys are fleecing your, like,
you can't tell me that's not for the
$2,000 meet and greet, $4,000 for a VIP experience, $5,500 take a scene in the studio to experience a live show.
That's crazy.
Look, I don't have an issue with any of that, but like, if you're going to criticize me, I'm going to defend myself. So whatever.
Move
like,
the hair out the way.
It is what it is. You guys have promoted gambling. You guys promote penis pills. You guys promote. I don't have an issue with it. I did a Blue Chew. I did 1 or 2 Blue Chew promotions too. I don't have an issue with it, but like,
yo, move on.
You guys promote gambling. You guys promote penis pills. You guys have done like promotions where girls were naked on your show. You have a stripper pole in your show. You have girls twerking on you. Like, fuck, like this shit about values. It's fucking bogus. Fresh charges $1,000 for a 20-minute phone.
Yo, fam, you said the same thing like 30 times, bro. Like, you're proving these females point. You're doing too much, bro. You're venting, I guess you'd call it. It's not even a rant. Venting to something. No, you're complaining. Because it's not like you even in a relationship with any of these chicks, bro. Like, do you know them? Like, hey, your friend. You want someone to just pat you on your back and tell you that you right now. And maybe you should pat yourself in the back with all them money you're making. And pat yourself in the back all the way to the bank. Right? And keep providing the content that your fans like. I don't know, why is he crying, bro? This is crazy. This is great. He's just sitting here crying. Cryfest 3000. Want to hear this?
Phone consultation. That's $3,000 for a 1-hour phone consultation. It's just like, whatever, man. It is what it is. Okay, so
you make a lot of money off the advice he give you in that one consultation. I'll tell you that much. That you giving you game. You give me an hour with Fresh or Fit, either one of them, and let me ask them questions. It's a wrap. The type of knowledge I'm going to gain in that hour is going to be ridiculous.
There's probably other shit. Whatever.
Would you ever do call-ins on this show?
Whatever. Maybe. I don't know.
I think that would be cool, because then they could like make it out to someone, and then that someone could answer. Idea. And then when you hang up, you all talk about it. Yeah.
She's trying to help him because his show's boring right now. That's what she's suggesting. Let's take calls because you suck. And maybe we could change the topic if you ain't got nothing left, because no one else is going to engage with this topic because we don't care. So maybe you should do a call-in show. That's what she just said.
You should do blind dates too, like set people up.
They just change the
topic. That would be fun.
You see how bad he is? Wait, let me zoom in. Look at his face. Yo, he is mad, bro. Oh, he's like, yeah, I don't want to bash on Fresh and Fit with me. Bro, this looks bad. I don't even know you that much. I'm over here cracking my hands and stuff, cracking my knuckles. I don't even know you that much, bro. To be honest, I haven't watched that much of your content. But from what I've seen, this don't look good, bro. You look like somebody that's didn't work through the process of actually becoming like masculine, right? And you just focused on making money, and you're what they might even consider to be a beta male provider, right? Whereas like, you're not really an alpha, but you got enough money to make it seem like you're an alpha, and chicks will go after you because you have enough, I guess, money to be able to support their lifestyle or whatever. But I don't think I don't think that you're on the level of Myron for sure when it comes to like the personal growth and the things that he's doing, or the teaching and educational aspect of the red pill or mansphere community. I don't think that you're on the same level. Which is why instead of calling out his Instagram, you called out Precious. Think about that. He ain't calling Myron out. he ain't calling Myron out. He called out Fresh, which is usually the go-to move for people. Seems like Fresh is an easy target, even though he is making some kind of progress, you know? Straight crazy, fam. That's the world that we in. Oh, man, y'all might hear my grinder in the background. But yeah, that's the world we in. People on that type of time, bro. But yeah, it seems like he's just really emotional about it. Like, fam, just it's okay. It's all right, bro. Like, you ain't gotta be sitting there crying all day. Man. It's fine. Right? Like, yeah, cry. Just, do whatever you and your fans are rocking with. Who cares who likes you? I don't care who likes me. I don't care who want to work with me, who want to collab. I don't care about none of that.
People would be.
Oh, let me put myself back on the screen before I just start playing this. I ain't trying to play him full screen. I was smoking, so I ain't want to smoke on camera.
Scared. Let's brainstorm your show right now.
What's that?
Oh, snap. You letting Shorty brainstorm your show? Damn, what? Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be. You just letting them just run the world out here in these streets. She brainstorming your show. That's crazy to me.
He is.
Yeah, I'd be down
Crazy,
for a blind date.
Yeah.
Also, like, this is your job, right? This is what you do
Yeah.
for money. Why would you feel bad about that?
No, I mean, the reality is anybody who's in the content creation space and says they do it out of the goodness of their heart, obviously, like if I can advocate for men, like these guys say I'm not true red. Actually, can you pull up, there's a photo. It's like a SpongeBob photo. This is kind of, could you make it smaller?
It says, you're not really red pill, Brian. You're just here for the money. This is a picture of Fresh and Fit. And I guess that's Fresh on the side with a chain on. And they got money behind it. But this is, fam, who did you pay to make this meme, bro? Who did you pay to make this corny meme?
Video. You're not really red pill, Brian. You're here just for the money. Men, yeah. Like this was from Lang for Gurf on Reddit. Like this is what it is. Like anybody who does content creation, like they want, again, get off your fucking high horse. Like honestly, I actually come at this more from a men's rights perspective than a red pill perspective. That's a whole nother fucking conversation. Shout out like Length or Gurf for that one. But anybody who is a content creator who says they're not doing it for the money, it's like, come on, bruv. Go check out all his exotic cars. Check out his G-Wagon. Like, I don't know. Whatever, dude.
It's stupid as hell. Man,
so
this dude is hurt.
Clearly
Do y'all watch the
invested
show?
a word.
Oh, sorry. Do y'all watch Fashion Fit? I've seen like a couple episodes or like clips of
I've seen
episodes.
clips, like on Instagram.
all right, let's move on.
Fam, they don't. He thought they was gonna jump in with him. That's what he thought. Move on. Yeah, move on.
I addressed it. It's just like annoying. So, okay. Did you want to talk about body count? It sounded like you had an objection to the body count
I
thing.
did. Wait.
We still having body count conversation? Oh no. Oh snap. Oh, I never watched their body count conversation, so I did like the Candace Owens version though. So my bad. I take it back. I've watched that one with Candace Owens. I didn't get to check out the Officer Tatum yet. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe.
Like,
I just think with this situation, I don't want them to think that I hate them or anything. But this situation, come on, man. You gotta act more masculine. I don't think you should ever address this, bro. right? I don't think you should have addressed it this way. This looks bad to me.
Men having a preference for
You can
body
see the
count.
comment section so much.
You
I
did
don't
make
think
one
it's-
offhand comment, but I'm not sure what you meant by it.
I mean, to me, like body count isn't important, personally.
All right, I think that's the end of that portion. Let me see the comments real quick. I want to see if their fans is riding with them or not, right? Or if people are going to tell them, "Hey, this don't sound like you handling this from a logical point." The girl saying, "Do you feel better now after that long rant? After that long rant took me out?" Yes, man, you look bad, bro. Her saying that, it made you look even worse. Brian, I don't want to get into the beef. Also, Brian literally gets into the beef. Yeah, he talked about it for mad long, saying that he wanted to talk about it. I don't like the passive aggressive stuff, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. You asked me what my overall opinion is. I think that Brian is being a little too sensitive. I think that what's the name? Myron was on point, right? I do believe that some creators, they're just focusing on a monetary gain in the algorithm and not the actual process of making men better. I do agree 100%. 100%. There's a lot of people that's on that type of time. Just Probably Things is one of them, right? I thought that she was decent at first. I was like, I just took it as entertainment. And then once I started seeing the grifting, right? Some things she says is so ridiculous. I'm like, you don't actually believe that. You're just saying that to cause a reaction. So I don't know. I guess I've matured to a point where Just Probably Things ain't entertaining to me anymore, right? But that's just my personal opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Just a heads up, if you want to watch me live stream, there's two different ways you can do that. You can follow me or subscribe on my live stream channel, bxbeastboy Live, which should be on my homepage. Hopefully you can find it, but if not, search bxbeastboy Live. And the second way is on my Twitch. Yep, I'm definitely on Twitch, man, and sometimes we go on there exclusively. Go ahead and follow me if you have a Twitch, man. You never know when I'm going to be on there. Nah, for real. I sometimes just randomly start live streaming. It's just crazy. But go up on there, man. Why not? Why not?